Tis.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the Podnas, a show with three friends separated by distance, connected by brotherhood, having weekly conversations that you can join in on. As always, I'm 1/3 of the Podnas, your boy Tis, along with
Boom, lightning strikes. The other third of the partners appears. Padawan, along with.
Yeah, it's facing the place and I'm wide awake.
Stay woke.
You know
Niggas
it.
sleeping. But
Yeah,
if you saw last episode, then you already know what we talking about there. Anyway, last episode was really fun. It's another episode. It's the Jordan episode, as you call it. You know, episode 23. We right back in your face here. And yeah, we about to talk some silly shit this evening because Tiz is feeling real goofy. Like a lot of negativity has been going down in the past few weeks, months, the past year, half, you know.
Life.
Yeah, it's been rough. So man, we about to just talk that shit this evening.
talk that shit.
So I'm gonna kick it on off, man, and I want to know what is the best black sitcom of all time?
There's so many
any era since the TV was invented and became a household thing.
Well, I can tell you the worst. It's hard for me to tell you the best. I can definitely tell you the worst.
What? Damn. That was quick. What's the word?
Helps eliminate some,
Homeboys in outer space.
Oh no, God. Man! I used to like that show.
Look at it now. You'll be like,
ridiculous. Oh yeah. It's ridiculous. I liked it when it was out, but I knew then that it was some BS. I just like the fact that they were in space because I like space.
Worst black sitcom.
Now I'm gonna ask y'all, when y'all judging y'all like ranking systems and stuff, or like how you get to your favorites or whatever, do y'all judge it off of, like, as far as sitcoms go, do y'all judge it off of like acting, the quality of the show itself, or like how much it makes you laugh?
How much it makes me laugh.
Okay.
That shit gotta make sense to me.
And another factor, how much I can leave it in the background and not get bothered by it.
Okay. And face you more of the writing part of it.
Yeah, everything got to culminate together. It can't be funny and just be funny for no goddamn reason just because y'all got random jokes in. It got to be funny and make sense. Everything got to be perfectly timed. It got to be an actual show. It got to be put together well. I ain't gonna just like it just because it's a black shit. I'm not one of them people. I'm gonna support it just because it's black. It could be some bullshit just because it's black too. So I mean, I ain't gonna support some bullshit. So I ain't gonna watch no Caucasian shows if they some bullshit either. Some shit, fuck it. My eyes, if you get my viewing time, that's precious. So shit.
That's real.
So it got to be a well cultivated show, from the writing to the acting to the whole show premise. I mean, it's some shows out there, regardless of what race made them, just don't make no fucking sense. I mean, like the whole premise of them, like, yeah. I mean, hey, I it was like, what the fuck? So, like, Family Matters was a cool show, but if anybody really know about the show, it was a spinoff show, and Harriet was supposed to be the main character, but they really couldn't drum up nothing with Harriet. So Urkel's first appearance, he drew a lot of good ratings off him. So they twisted the show and made it basically about him being the main character, based off the other family. So I mean, it didn't make sense at first, so it wasn't a good show. So they saw how it was some bullshit, and they switched it around to make it a good show.
You said it was about Harriet? Who?
Yeah, Harriet was the elevator worker on Perfect Strangers.
Yep. Yeah. Oh.
That's my shit, Perfect Strangers.
Balky was that funny dude.
Balky was.
Standing tall on the wings of our dreams. That's my shit, word.
Hell no!
That's it.
Oh man.
That motherfucker, he was on Broadway right there, boy. That nigga was standing.
Oh man, we should have had a visual for that, though, man. We should have had a visual for that.
Man, all right. So for me, man, the one I had to think hard about this. All right, so the best black sitcom of all time to me, the one that made me laugh more than any other one, is Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. And it was tough, but I look at it like, I don't know whether it was through sheer volume because it had more episodes than a lot of other shows, or whether it was also just due to the funny, because like I never thought that Will was that funny. It was always the side characters. Like Carlton was my favorite character on the whole show. Like I thought that dude was hilarious. Like Alfonso Ribeiro, he deserved a damn Emmy for that shit. Man, that dude used to have me fucking weak. Yo, when that like just everything he did when he was running and then he slid across the set. It was like,
Oh,
no. Yo, that shit was fucking gold. Like that's comedy gold, bro. Like you can't make up shit. When he was the thug, all of a sudden, because he was staying in the apartment with Will friends.
Oh God.
And then he had on like the silk scarf on his head, like it was a do-rag. He was walking with a silk shirt on, like, yeah. Like, I don't know, but yeah. Fresh Prince is like my number 1A, and then number 1B, like I wanna just say one flat out, but I can't, so I'll just say 1B will have to be Martin. Like them two shows, like probably have brought me to tears laughing more than any other two shows that were a sitcom variety. Now, if you go to like sketch comedy shows and stuff like that, then it's hands down. Those are probably going to be the shit that makes me laugh harder because I'm more into that type of format. But yeah, Fresh Prince and Martin. You can take whichever one depending on the day. What about y'all?
I think Martin's my first. And like really thinking about it, because Martin, I can leave Martin on and just in the background and then just.
So you don't want to actually watch the show?
No, this was.
There's a show about how much you cannot watch the show and be cool with it.
No, this is it. This is the part. Wait till I come. I could leave it on. I could be doing whatever I need to do, like whatever side work or whatever drawing I'm doing in the background or whatever. And then after my ADHD wear off, I can jump right back into an episode and then just laugh. Just laugh. He's the only, that's the only show I can just hop right into the episode at any time and just get into the episode and just laugh the whole time or whatever. Like I feel like I laugh hardest with Martin or whatever. Okay. I don't know what it is, but it's just that show or whatever. Martin, Fresh. These are not in any particular order, but I'll say my next favorite is A Different World. I don't know. It's A Different World. It really got me. Like one, it just promoted the fuck out of college or whatever. But
that is a big reason I went to college. I ain't gonna even front.
Yeah,
that and my family pressure, but
it was just a fun show. And then it was just good to see like it was the only show that I see like young black adults or young black teenagers or whatever just doing something positive having fun or whatever. Like, that around that time, that was like the big black college time where you had all the black like college movies or black high school movies like House Party 2 and 3, Class Act, all those vibes, and it just fit along with that vibe or whatever. And every time, I don't know, whenever I watch Different World, for some reason they always remind me of the summer. I don't know. It's just a weird feeling to it. Then I'll say Fresh Prince is definitely in there. The Cosby Show is in there. I know Bill Cosby. I know. But
I ain't say nothing.
That show is awesome. It's still an awesome show. I was born while the show was playing. I was born when that show was playing, so it had to have been good if I got that curious that I just end up being born so I could find out what they watching. I'm just saying. That's the few off the top. Oh, the Jamie Foxx show, it had its corny moments, and I really hated the theme music or whatever.
Oh, I forgot all about that show. Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna have to.
I can name
shit. Shit.
Remember hanging with Mr. Cooper?
Oh shit! How did I forget? How did I forget that?
Remember hanging with Mr. Cooper?
Oh no! Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I remember that one. I remember that one, but
let's see.
Didn't make it. But
it didn't make
Jamie
it. Jamie
Foxx show was funny as fuck.
What was LL Cool J sitcom? And that had Alfonso.
Oh hell no! Hell no! Put that with that shit that Face was talking about with the homeboys in outer space.
I'm just naming them. They ain't my favorites.
If you're gonna give me some mid tier shit, then you got to go like the Parkers or like what you call that show? What you call that show? Malcolm and Eddie or something like that.
Malcolm and Eddie.
Malcolm and Eddie was a great show.
You know what's crazy about that show?
He said that shit with passion.
You know what's crazy about Malcolm and Eddie?
Huh?
Malcolm and Eddie didn't get along that whole time during the show. I saw an interview with Jamal Warner, and he said they were cool during the show. And it's crazy because they supposed to be best friends during the show, but they said they had mad disagreements and they never got along while they were filming that show.
I can see that.
It's not really like a beef thing, but their personalities didn't mesh.
Okay, I can see
makes
that.
sense, but they did a good job of masking it on the show.
Well, Michael Jamal Warner is a
great damn show.
Michael Jamal Warner is a great artist, great actor, and Eddie Griffin's hilarious. So,
indeed.
Voodoo Child.
I got my goddamn win. Shit. You finished with your list, Pat?
No, I'm good, man.
Okay, now.
Why you sound so bad?
It's a lot of good black shows. I ain't got no favorites or nothing I think it's the best, but I'm gonna list some good ones. Now, most of the black shows I like is like not the most popular one because everybody like those. So I try to find other shows like on the low shows, like 1-on-1. The show with Flex and Kyler Pratt.
Oh, that was
a good ass show. You feel me? That's a realistic ass show. You feel me? Like a single father raising his daughter, trying to be a good role model, all that shit. On the low good ass show. You feel me? His best friend lived next door. It's about her best friend and her end up being boyfriend, and they hold all their lives and shit, how they intertwine. Good ass show. I dig it. Another one, Girlfriends. Great ass show. Great ass show. Girlfriend.
Just remember one too.
Girlfriend. That's a good ass show. Another good ass show. All 6 or 7 seasons, good ass show. Matter of fact, I think it was 9 seasons. Good ass show. Another one, like Pat said, Cosby Show. Regardless of pill, pop, and pill, it was still a good ass show. It said some good morals and some good examples for people growing up during them times, the 80s babies and everybody watching it, 70s, 80s babies, watching the show. Good show. Now, you got some mid-tier bullshit shows too. Like a bunch of spin-off shows that came from major shows that didn't even really make it past the pilot.
Mid-tier bullshit though. Mid-tier bullshit, not full
mid-tier
bullshit.
bullshit show. Mid-tier bullshit show. You feel me?
Sometimes all you need is mid-tier.
Mid-tier,
like,
got that mid.
LL Cool J show. In the House. Mid-tier bullshit show.
Man, that's ass.
Yeah.
That is
They tried to bring him in, and what was it, Felicia Rashad's sister or Debbie Allen? Trying to bring Debbie Allen in with the little boy and everybody else, the guest stars, and
Alfonso
is strung out. Maya Campbell
and one of the Wayne sisters. Like they tried to bring everybody in they could to make that show, but it was a mid-tier bullshit show.
When it's bullshit, it's bullshit.
I'm
gonna tell you an underrated show. I'm sorry, that Gerard Carmichael show. I just had to throw that.
Oh, that's a great show. I'm gonna tell you a show everybody don't think about either. The Wayans brothers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They did them dirty. They ain't have a last episode. They couldn't give them niggas time episode.
That shit just wasn't on no more. Nigga just
that shit just was over.
All right.
Like, where new episode at? Oh, it ain't no new episode. It's just off. Damn, they just go end off like that. Go end off. All right. Okay. Yeah.
I'm waiting to fix stuff.
Some bullshit.
Yeah,
you know that,
Pat? Living Single.
Living Single, awesome show.
Yeah.
Awesome show. Everybody should know that Friends was an offshoot of Living Single.
Mm-hmm. You said Friends?
Yeah.
Yeah, NBC wanted a show that was like that, and once they saw that how popular Living Single was, then they made the white version basically. It's the exact like if you look at their show, it's the exact same premise.
Oh, I never got into that show.
You got the ditzy one, the dumb one, the that's next door. You got the dude that go with the girl and the love triangles, and you got the same little setups.
You can't have nothing.
You got the girl that's into the quirky shit, kind of dingy. You know what I mean? All that kind of shit. Yeah.
My favorite sitcom actor is Cree Summers.
Oh, okay.
Freddie. That girl could be anything.
She got on my nerves in that damn different world, boy. She was nerves, man.
I mean, I'm sorry.
She was good at being that character. Yeah, she got on my nerves.
When I was watching that growing up, I was like, yeah, Freddie could get it. When I was growing up, I was like, yeah, Freddie weird. I like that weird shit. When I was growing up. Watching Freddie with her weird ass. I was like, something about that weirdness. I think she got that what? Freddie put it on you.
I think it's a type.
I was Kim or Whitley, either one.
Freddie probably ended up with the Wayne.
Yeah, Whitley or Kim. Kim could get it too.
I look back at the show now. I'm like, Whitley was all that cute.
Whitley and Freddie.
Whitley was shaped like a boy.
Jasmine Gap.
Hey man, when I was younger, man, I was all about just face, so I didn't care about the body yet and all.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I look at it now. When I turn back and look at it now.
Oh, if I look at it now, I mean, yeah, I'm good on.
You listen.
I'm good on a lot of people I was into in the 90s.
Oh yeah, she's like a little boy.
But 11, 12-year-old me did not have the best IQ when it came to picking out the highs.
Oh Lord. I don't think none of us.
I didn't have the eye yet. Hell no. Hell no. Boy, round about that age, champ. Like, hey man, I tell you, it was anything that was female and it was a human. It was had a pulse. Was
had a whole
you. It was retarded.
Had a whole movement, boy.
Man, it was bad, bro. Bad.
Little horny toad.
What is there any current black sitcoms y'all into right now?
I like Blackish, but I haven't watched it in a minute.
Yeah, I was gonna say Blackish.
And outside of that,
I was digging the Rail show when it was out.
Oh, I tell you one. What's the name of that damn show? I just tell you how good it is because I don't even remember it. Fuck. What's it on? Amazon, Netflix. What is it? Damn, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. That's bad. Don't worry about it. I guess it wasn't that damn good. But it is something that's out. I just can't think of the name of it, man.
The producer Kenya Barris made that his spinoff to Blackish.
As fuck or something like that.
Black as fuck. Yeah. You know what? A lot of people say they didn't like it, but I liked it. It was cool. It was a dry humor. But to me, it was hilarious. I think dry humor is hilarious.
He seemed like he got that Larry David vibe.
Exactly. That should be great. That's the shit. They don't try to make you laugh, but you laugh anyway.
Them the best laughs to me though.
Yeah.
That's a real kind of thing. Like when you going out to try to purposely make me laugh, like you trying like ha. But when you just going about it and you just doing whatever, and then I get a laugh, that's that real shit. That's a real laugh right there because that's just
them guffaws. Them deep in your gut laughs.
I don't like to be my laugh. Don't manufacture my laugh. Let it be genuine.
I do a lot of manufactured laughs at my job. Yeah, you're right, sir.
That's right, Tom. Got that right, sir. Skippity doo dah.
Now get off my phone.
That should be pissing me off. And speaking of shit that pisses me off, I'm gonna go ahead and tell the shit that pisses me off this week.
What's pissing you off? What's pissing you off? Pissing you off?
My favorite
shit. First thing that pisses me off is people that go out in public smelling like piss.
Hold the fuck on. What the hell? How is it? How you just out the gate? Just people smelling like piss, like with no context, no nothing. Just why are they smelling like piss? Have they pissed themselves?
That ain't my business. That ain't my business.
Like, because this is coming from a place of like, has this happened?
I didn't know you smell like piss.
Is this like a recurring thing where you're running into people just rolling up on you smelling like piss?
Oh yeah, what? It's been. I was in the airport a couple weeks ago. I'm walking. I'm smelling like. I know that ain't me. I know that ain't my wife. Who the fuck? I turn around, it's a dude behind me just emanating piss. I'm like, damn, did you bathe in piss?
Yes, emanating piss, my people.
There's bathrooms on the planes.
Emanating piss.
It was in the airport, bro. Like in the food line, like in line. The food. I was like, oh my god, smells like piss. I was in the grocery store a couple months ago. I was like, what is that? I didn't pee on myself, and I ain't with nobody else. I'm like, I turn around. It's this old man behind me, smelling like piss. I'm like, come on, man. I know as you get older, you have accidents. I know this.
Right.
But you smell yourself before anybody else smells you. You know you smell like piss. Check that shit before you come out in public. Please.
Well,
if you can't control it, get the pens.
It is a pandemic of COVID and of pissing.
Pandemic.
I can't stand for people behind public smelling like piss. Please check your hygiene. Check
your hygiene.
Check it. Then, when you go to the bathroom, shake it a couple times, get a piece of tissue, tap the end. Pee drips and pee smells. Don't go around nowhere smelling like piss.
This nigga
Oh, I gotta go for a second.
Hold on. No, you not gonna skip past that like that was not just said. Are we really tripping right now? Hold on. What? Did you hear him say it? What?
Yeah, he said it. Oh man.
What? This nigga tell people to shake it and pat the ear.
Shit. Get your hygiene together off this bitch. Stop dripping
breathe.
Oh,
I can't breathe. Let me turn
and the smell only get older. Going to get worse as you get older.
I'm done, bro.
I'm telling you, man.
So
now
the party done. The party done.
Moving on. Now my next thing that pisses me off is people that have nasty ass attitudes that end up needing your help.
Oh yeah.
Fuck you.
Yo,
ain't your nasty ass attitude.
Yo, somebody who smelled like piss was fucked up to him and asked him for something today. That's some fresh vitriol.
Hey, fuck that shit. Take your nasty ass attitude. Oh, like I had an experience at my job. You feel me? Like it won't today because I was off today. I don't even know it was this week or last week, but I just remember it. Motherfucker came in there, return a truck or some shit. I'm like, all right, you can't return it that way. You got to park it the other way. Well, they ain't tell me that when I rented it. How would they know? I'm telling you now.
Right.
Go park it the other way. Look, I ain't gonna take that shit back until you return it the right way. That's just that. If you want to leave it there, I'm gonna charge your ass a fee. That's just that. You can be nasty all you want to. At the end of the day, I still win.
Yeah.
Win.
You need me.
Win.
I don't need you. It's at no point at all customers. All people who are customers, because we all end up being customers at some point in time. Realize when you go into any establishment and the first thing is like, you need my money. No. These companies don't need your money. You go into the store to get something you need. So at the end of the day, check your motherfucking attitude at the door. Leave your personal issues outside before you walk your ass inside the fucking store or anywhere that you go. That you gotta get any assistance from anybody. Because at the end of the day, you don't know what that other motherfucker going through either. So you bringing your attitude in somewhere, you gonna get your ass fucked up real quick.
That also means when you call on my line too, park that attitude somewhere else before I cut your internet off. People get on my goddamn nerves.
I will receive any energy that is on my way. Believe that.
Damn right.
Right back at you. Boomerang on your ass. Coming back at you.
Now the last thing that pisses me off is Virginia weather. It'll be 4 seasons in one day. Now it's springtime.
Amen.
It ain't been cold in like 3-4 weeks. Damn, it's feeling good out here. Short sleeve shirts. I woke up this morning, it was 28 degrees outside.
You ain't lying, bro. I've been cold all day.
Your Commonwealth brethren down here feel you. So trust me, it's not just Virginia.
And then
East Coast thing.
It was raining.
Freezing up here.
Then the sun came out. And then it got cold again.
70. And then it got cold this evening.
Virginia weather is bipolar as shit. Make up your damn mind.
That Jekyll and Hyde weather.
Yo, like every year in the summer, it seems like between July and August, and this happened for the past 2 years, I've noticed, it'll be steaming hot. And at like around 4:30, all of a sudden, it just pour down rain.
Man. Virginia weather is like an indecisive adolescent girl.
Every day. Sunny, don't see not one cloud in the sky. Next thing you know, oh shoot, it's getting gray. What time is it? 4 o'clock. Oh yeah, it's about that time. Just like clockwork. That's how I knew it was 4:30. It started raining. Oh shoot, here comes the rain. Must be like 4:30 right now.
I'm tired of it. Weather, especially Virginia weather, pisses me off. Not only this week, but every damn week. but I just wanted to especially mention it this week. And that's
Not only
all the
this
things that have
week,
been
but
pissing me off
every
now.
damn week.
Now, moving on, I want to talk about the necessity of fear. You feel me? It may sound funny, but the need to have fear, yeah, I mean, I feel at some point it is, but then on some others, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
So, a few different viewpoints and a few different topics on the necessity of fear. I just want to cover and see what y'all think about it. You feel me? And just get y'all thoughts on the different ones. Like, first one is the difference between rational and irrational fears, and what are some? What is the main reason we choose not to face our fears, and how can we overcome them? And the need to overcome one's fears, and how can it lead to personal successes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's a lot to unpack there. What was the first question?
The first one is the difference between rational and irrational fears.
Okay. I got
So,
you. Okay. Let's stay there for
so
a second.
for me, the difference between rational and irrational fear, like an irrational fear, like of course we all know what irrational means, but to have an irrational fear is like something you scared of for no damn reason. You feel me? Like, why the fuck are you scared of that? You're grown at first, why the fuck are you scared of that? Rational fears is something you damn right should be scared of, regardless of who you are. So for me, like a rational fear would be like something we all scared. Most people are scared of lions.
I'm somewhat with you on that. I got a little bit different definition of the way I
somewhat of a
look at it,
rational fear.
I'm with you.
But irrational fear, you scared of somebody scared of black people.
Okay.
Irrational fear. You scared of all black people. You may have a bad encounter with one black person. Now I'm scared of all black people. That's irrational because all black people are not the same because we are humans, but not a monolith. But I could be scared of motherfucking all lions because motherfucking all lions, they're animals. They have the same fucking temperament. They don't have different personalities. That's a fucking monster. I could be scared of monsters.
I got one for you. All right. Rational fear. Me driving and I see red and blue lights behind me.
Boom.
Irrational fear. Pretty much majority of the subjects on Fox News.
Okay. I got one in response to that. Mm-hmm. Rational fear, the same one, driving, seeing red and blue lights as a black person or any minority. Irrational fear, driving, seeing red and blue lights as a majority of Caucasian.
All right.
Now,
all right. So I guess I'm close to what y'all looking at as far as how y'all seeing irrational versus rational, but I'm looking more at it like rational is something that in my comings and goings on my normal daily life, these things is possible. This could actually happen. This is something that has a chance to a probability of going down. And irrational fear is one where it's like it's highly unlikely that this would happen. It may be possible, but like the likelihood of it actually going down is not very, very high. You feel me? So when I'm looking at it, it's more like I'm with you on the rational fear of blue and red lights because that's from where I'm from and from my experience in life. That's not really been a good thing. I can't say I got no real brutality stories, but I can say I done had guns drawn on me and I'm going to do some public service work and yeah. They talking about I fit the description as I'm going to give back to the community. So I definitely understand. But an irrational fear for me would be something I can't say like what you say about the lions or something like that? Like to me, a lion would be an irrational fear to me because I'm not coming across no damn lions. Like, don't no lions live on my block. That I'm not about to see one walking through the middle of the streets in Atlanta somewhere. Like, so for me, that would be irrational for me walking around scared of lions. Now, if I'm in a zoo and a lion break out, that now it becomes a rational fear. If I live in areas where lions are roaming free in the same proximity of my home, then yeah, that's a rational fear then. But
So would you say
that shit is irrational as hell?
So would you say the difference between rational and irrational will be subjective?
True. Honestly. I definitely
Yeah, I would think it's like almost individual, like because like depending on what you got going on, that would determine whether your fear is something that's just rational. In my definition of rational, I would say I'll just keep it on my opinion of what I look at it as. Like each individual gonna have their own things that they've been through in their life. They're gonna have their own things that are going on in their own homes at that current moment. They're gonna have their own developing experiences that are constantly happening as we speak. So you're gonna have like all of those different dynamics of experiences that's gonna shape how each individual is gonna end up then manifesting fears. Like what's gonna scare one person. Like it might be one person that will look at a pistol in their face and like be like, what, man, we don't get this shit out of here. You feel me? And then another person might piss their pants, and you can have it all. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like it is. I think each individual person is going to have like fears, but I think what makes them irrational rational is how likely it is to me. To me, what makes them irrational rational is like how likely it is to actually happen in their daily life. Like if what they're scared of is something that is feasible to happen in the life, in the environment, and the lifestyle that they lived in, it's rational. You know what I mean? It may be irrational to other people who may not be in that exact circumstance, but for that person, it would be rational. So, like, yeah, that's my take on it or whatever.
With that being said, being that everyone in the world, regardless of how you live your lifestyle, you come into contact with an insect. Would you say it's a rational fear for any and everyone or any sex to be afraid of insects?
Now to me, it's a rational fear. Like it's normal for somebody to be afraid of insects because yes, like within a few feet of you at all times is some form of bug, critter, arachnid, something. You know what I mean? I would say how afraid of you of certain insects may be where the irrational part. Like for me, like I'm scared of spiders and I'm scared of shit that can bite me at this point. You know what I mean? There was a point where I was scared of all bugs, but I think that developed from a bug crawling on me and me not having control in that moment. Like, so once I got kind of through therapy and got some other help on other issues, like I feel like I done kind of evened out. But like I still got like a little skittishness about anything that can bite me and poison me or give me something. You know what I mean? So like spiders, I don't know what type of spider that is just off the rip when it's just coming down. So like, what is that? I don't like you. I don't fuck with them. What you call it? Them fucking any type of bee that is a stinging bee. So not the bumblebees, but like the wasps, hornets, yellow jackets and shit. Like I've been stung by like the whole gamut of them shits. Like I've been stung by a hornet and a wasp and a bee and a yellow jacket. So like it's like I don't caught the whole quadruplet of the motherfuckers. So like I have a reason to like kind of be wary when I see one. Like, hey man, y'all done already got me. Don't mess with me, please. You know what I mean? I've already been tagged. You know, I'm it. Go ahead, leave me alone. You know what I mean? So yeah. But I think
So like
insects, I think that's a normal fear.
So like you being afraid of like flying insects with stingers, that would be rational. But you seeing like maybe a bug that's on the floor that you can just smash or whatever and being afraid of it.
Not afraid of it. Now, I don't like certain bugs. Now, I will say this. If I'm somewhere, anywhere, if I'm at like say you ever been at you ever go sit in a restaurant somewhere out of town and you go to sit down and you see a roach or a dead roach or something like that. Like, I don't like roaches. Like, but that come from when I was a kid. Like, you know, at one point we had roaches and nigga woke up, roach was crawling across my fucking face, and that shit has fucked me. That's what set me off with bugs from the get-go. Like, before anything else, like that made it so like I was like, okay, I don't like bugs at all no more. Because before that point, like I was cool with bugs. Like I ain't really care. Like, you know, I was a normal little kid. I'd go outside and be trying to cut the bug up or poke the bug with a stick or see if the bug will eat this leaf and like, you know, normal kid shit. But like after that, all bugs was off. And then as I got older, it became, all right, now it's just these certain bugs. Like I done been stung a lot. So now it's more like, all right, what can bite me and fuck me up in that way? Like outside of that, like I can deal with it. But I don't like roaches because them motherfuckers quick as fuck. So you can't really get to them. And it'd be millions of them. Like if you see one, it ain't like a spider. Like a spider will have like a little nest. And they might have like some babies, but like usually with a spider, you catch it when it's like the baby's the one on out into the world somewhere, and you just got that spider and a couple of his homies. When you see a roach, you know somewhere in a wall, somewhere it is the crew.
A city.
It is them folks. You know what I mean? So like oh man, we was out the other week, man, like maybe last weekend, and we was at a restaurant. We just like we sat down and we was just like, it was one of them jobs. You know how you just get hungry on the road and you just be like, man, you know what? Let's pull up over here, just get something to eat. The boy hungry, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead. Blah blah blah. So we get out. Soon as we sit down, the lady come take our drink order, whatever, and I look over and Pook look over and she say, oh, it's a roach over there. Oh, we going. I was like, yep, let's get our stuff. No, Jojo, don't you touch nothing. Oh, no, I'm going to have to cut that part out. Son, don't you touch nothing. And yeah, we got the fuck up out of there, bro. Like, it was nah. 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 I mean, nah. So, yeah.
Like, yeah, a roach is going to have me paranoid of the place I'm in anyway. So, to me, that's rational.
Yeah, that's rational as fuck. And when I'm talking about fear, I'm talking about more of like I ain't talking about like no, oh, you know, I'm a bitch. Like I mean, like more like I don't fuck with it type of fear. Like, hey man, go ahead with the bullshit.
Not a phobia, but you
cautious. Like if it comes to the get down, then we can fight it out with some shit like that. You know what I mean? Like same thing with birds. Like I don't fuck with birds, but it ain't like some if one roll up on me and I gotta defend myself, I won't. Like I'll kill a fucking bird. I'll ring a bird neck if I got to. Like fuck a bird up.
I know one person on this call will.
You know what I mean? Ring this motherfucker neck like a damn chicken. But
Yo, when I came out the apartment one time when me and Face was living in Mallory, and then he just popped off in the air. I was like, oh shoot, what's going on? And he was like, damn bird. I was like, oh, this nigga is crazy.
Oh, fucking bird.
Woke up going down neighborhood about a bird.
Don't fuck with bird. Don't fuck with bird. But in that mindset, what is the main reason people try to overcome their fears? If I'm like,
Why do they try to overcome them?
Yeah, what do you think was the main reason to overcome your fears? Like, some people settle with them and just be afraid, like, I'm just scared of this, and that's just what it is. Like, some people, like, yeah.
Whatever you deem necessity. Like,
okay.
So like whatever that person deems as a necessity, where it becomes like a point where that fear is getting in the way of something that they deem necessary in their life. So like I've seen people get over fears because to them they had to have this woman as their wife. So they were like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna get over my fear of this so I can engage with her. I've seen people have it be like, well, oh, this job is a necessity. This is my dream career. So I got to get over this fear in order to do this job. So let me do that and say, fuck it, and go get this job. I think it's like based on whatever the person deems a necessity, where the fear was interfered with something that they deem like need as a need in their life. You know what I mean?
You know what's crazy about that? People getting over fear because of a bigger fear. Like, I'm afraid of the hospital, but I need to do this surgery or I'm not going to live. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm afraid of needles, and I'm afraid of vaccines, but if I don't take this vaccine, either COVID is going to get me or I'm not going to be able to travel like I want to. You know, It almost seems like fear drives people to overcome fear.
That's real. That makes a lot of sense. Hell yeah.
Let's flowing with the idea I have, flowing with the ideas I have. See, because in order to get over major things, you got to get over the minor things. So it's always a necessity for some type of fear to like motivate you to accomplish other type of things. You feel me? So I mean, at the end of the day, the things you aspire to do, sometimes it's something that always holds you back from doing it. That's always hard to accomplish something or go somewhere you want to do or something because something stands in your way. Some people, I can't wait. I want to go cross seas, but I'm scared of flying. You don't have to get over it. You got to get over that fear of flying. You want to go across seas. Can't take a train across seas.
That prevented my grandma from coming to my wedding. She was like, I love you, baby. I'll send a card, but I ain't coming across. I ain't getting in that plane.
I understand. So it's somewhat of a necessity to have fear in your life because your fear motivates you. I mean, if you allow them to motivate you. I mean, you can allow them to incapacitate you, and you won't be motivated to get over them. You'll just be settled with that fear and be like, well, I'm just scared of that. Like myself, I know I'm scared of heights, but at certain points, I've overcome that fear. I've gotten on roller coasters, stuff like that. I climb ladders and stuff like that. So it's only certain points I'm scared of certain heights. I'm scared of heights to the point where I'll never go skydiving because I'm scared of.
Woo, no, sir.
I'm scared of dying, so I'll never go skydiving. I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of dying. I'm scared of jumping out of a plane. So I'm not going to overcome either one of those.
I ain't gonna try to.
I'm not gonna try to. So, I mean, there's no necessity for that fear to be overcome. But at the end of the day, I think most people choose to overcome them. Like y'all said, they trying to get to something else. It's always, I need to get past this so I can get to this. Or if I don't get this, I'm not gonna be able to do this. So I mean, like, life changes and aspirations for better things. I feel like that's the main reason for people to overcome their fears.
That's real.
And sometimes it's all karma because, I'm afraid of crazy bitches, but I'm attracted to them. Yeah.
What in the hell? Man, okay. All right. Where we going tonight? What is happening this evening, man? We just own one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You got the battery in the back tonight, huh, Pat?
Man, it all
You are
started with
powered up
faces.
and you fired up, ready to go.
It's it all started with Face's first initial topic for you earlier. From there, it was.
Yeah, it's getting real. Okay. So yeah, man. On the field thing, it's all subjective. And another thing that is very subjective is my next topic. So for this week's Tiz take, it's actually a series of takes because I'm going to be giving my official predictions to the Ultimate Madness 3 URL Battle Rap Tournament. If you've been following the show, you know Tiz loves battle rap. That's my one of my favorite off-time pastimes. You know, when I ain't got nothing to do, battle rap is probably something that's probably going to consume a lot of my content intake. So URL got this tournament going down, and it's like they had been doing like tournaments and stuff. It's been a lot of little tournaments around, but it's been like smaller names or whatever. And then King of the Dot did this world pre-tour where they had like actual people that people knew. But nobody had done a tournament with like the bigger names in battle rap that like if you're a battle rap fan, like you know these people for sure. Like these are like big name people. And it's for $100,000 whoever win. Get $100,000. So it's probably it's the biggest like cash prize that I know of in battle rap. That'll go to one battle rapper at once. So yeah. So in the opening round one, we got and this is a dope tournament too, because this is like the first tournament I've seen in battle rap that got it's not like a women's tournament and a man's tournament. It's just they just mixed them up in there. So you got women and men, and it's just like whoever the people feel like is the better rappers or people want to see, that's who's in this shit. So you got the first matchup is Cortez and Official. So for this one, this is Tiz take. I don't really care for Cortez. Sorry, battle rap people. I respect him as far as like what he's done and the fact that he's a vet in the game. And he's made his stamped his legacy or whatever, but he's not my cup of tea. So I'm gonna be honest. I think Official gonna punch his fucking head off. She is one of the ladies that for sure has proven that time and time again she can go up against male, female, whoever. She just got bars, and I think she is going to literally punch his damn head off. So I got Official 2-1, maybe a 3-0, depending on how Cortez come. But after his last couple showings, I haven't seen anything that makes me think he's going to be like amazing. So Official 2-1, maybe 3-0. Do y'all know Cortez and Official?
Yeah.
Who do you think would win that one? Phase.
I mean, if this was a few years ago, I'd say Cortez, but
okay.
Right now it's a toss up for me.
Okay.
I can honestly say it going 1-1 and then one round and be a toss up.
Okay. So he got it 2-1 either way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been slacking on my battle rap intake, but I've heard of Cortez. I've heard of Cortez before, but he ain't really like the times that I've heard him. It wasn't really anything that had me like, wow, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Like, I know exactly what you're
like
saying.
As far as like a build up or whatever. But like I said, I'm not saying I'm a professional at it because I'm way out of season when it comes to like who's battle rappers now or whatever. But yeah, the few that I've heard from him or whatever, like usually if I came across him, it was because somebody else I'm looking at is actually battling him or whatever. So yeah.
That's real. Well, if you hear anybody else on here that you know or you think you can make a call on it, feel free to jump in here on these predictions. Um, the next up, we got Geechee Gotti and Riggs. Now this one right here, I think is going to be a good battle. I'm glad to see Riggs finally getting onto a real stage of some kind where he can get his name out there a little more. He's been doing a lot on the lower level cards, but I fuck with Riggs. I think he got a good mix of like believability and witty punches. So yeah, but Geechee Gotti is Geechee Gotti. I got Geechee Gotti winning 2-1. Probably pretty clear, even though Riggs is gonna have a good performance. Geechee Gotti is just a beast. Like there's only a few dudes in the game that I'm gonna
Yeah, I've
say
heard that.
right now can really beat Geechee Gotti. Especially in something like this where everybody gonna be super focused, especially round one where you got the most time to prepare as you're gonna have the entire tournament, because you don't know what round you might have to face the other people, so you don't really know how much to write for whoever. So like I feel like round one is gonna be when everybody got their best material, and Geechee Gotti is probably gonna win 2-1 with Riggs still having a good showing, but which is good for Riggs because he's finally getting onto a major card, which is big for his career. So I think if he show up real well, like that could still be a major boost for him. Which I'll say. Do y'all know who these people are?
Geechee, I mean, I don't know nothing about the Riggs dude, but
Okay.
is Riggs a dude?
Yes, Riggs is a male. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, no, I don't know nothing about him. Geechee, I mean, I watched quite a few of Geechee battles. Wordplay is alright. Aggression is pretty cool. The way he can flip his schemes is I say a little bit above average. So I don't know. Being I don't know nothing about Riggs, I can't give a good decision as far as how many rounds person, but it should be interesting because whatever battle Geechee in, it'd be at least a good couple memorable balls to come out of it. So I mean,
yeah.
At least it'd be.
Pat,
Yeah, I've heard
do you
Geechee
know these?
myself.
Okay, you know Geechee.
Yeah, I heard Geechee myself or whatever. When I go down the rabbit hole of just battle raps or whatever, then I just like listen to somebody and they might be battling somebody else. And I'm like, all right. The few times I heard Geechee, I'm like, oh. So I started going down his rabbit hole too on one time. Riggs only heard like maybe one or two battles.
That's real.
What
the hell you laughing at? Yo, share with the group.
Straight thumbs up. He started to go down his rabbit.
You ain't right, Face, man.
That was crazy, wasn't it? Beg your pardon.
I mean, man, you know what I mean.
Yeah, so
you too, man.
Geechee Gotti, 2-1 clear. Everybody else knows Geechee Gotti and doesn't really know Riggs as much. So, Geechee Gotti, 2-1 clear. We got Jerry West versus Swamp. I actually think this one is going to be a lot closer than what people may think. I feel like Swamp is the hotter of the two right now, coming off of the 2-on-2s and just having his name out there a lot more. He's been real good with promo and just making sure that he keeps his name in the mix some kind of way. So I feel like he's a little bit hotter as far as popularity, but Jerry West be having no moments. Like he's good with the antics where he'll have like a body bag or where he done made a real body bag and brought it in there and it got a bar and then all of a sudden the body bag get thrown on him and like it'd be some like he one of those type of dudes. So like he got the back-to-back punches and in a tournament style battle type setting, like I'm looking at it like back-to-back punches and big haymakers is what's gonna win the day. Like you ain't gonna have time to really get deep into no angle because I feel like the rounds are probably going to be a little bit more structured as far as how much time you get. So they're not going to be just letting you rock with the grace period. And also, like, you have less time. Like, after that first round, like, you ain't going to have nothing but punchlines. So I feel like Jerry West is the type of rapper that's kind of set up for this type of setting. So I think Jerry West, I got it 2-1 Swamp, because I feel like, especially round one, Swamp, he got enough of that charisma to sway the judges, and like his conviction and like the way his bars are different because he got that South Carolina shit with him. So like, it's a different slang, it's a different drawl, it's a different
Swamp
vocal project. It's just different. So like everything he says like got a little bit of extra oomph on it. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like I got him 2-1. But Jerry West could pull the upset here, like, because he's going to have punches and bunches, and that's the type of rapping that thrives in these type of situations. Yeah.
So it's going to be the tournament is one night. They're not having like multiple nights, or like it's
it's one night. They start the first round of battles. I doubt they're going to have all 8 battles on that one night. They're probably going to do like 4 the first night. Then the second day do the next 4. And then the winners of that is going to be, them 4 winners are going to be on a day by themselves. And then the 2 from that are probably going to face each other on a big card themselves, where they get the actual championship, and they'll have other battles on the undercard type shit. That would be my thought, because it's the best way to like milk it out and get the most business behind it, get the most chances for income off the same basic event. Yeah, so I would think that would be how they were gonna structure it. I know that's what I would do.
I would just try to check for how much brainstorming time each rapper may have after every round.
That's the thing. I think they usually have anywhere between a week and 2 weeks. But you're talking about rappers where a lot of them, and you got some like a New Jersey Twerk or a Prep or Drugs that they kind of do they shit like last minute anyway. So it's like they'll write 3 rounds in like 2 days. They'll write it on the way to the venue and spit that shit. Like they them type of like dudes. But you got other people in here where a lot of them they put pen to paper. So like 2 weeks, that's kind of crunch time, as opposed to you having like maybe 3 to 4 weeks. You know what I mean? Like, so you're gonna see people start to buckle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I got Swamp 2-1, but Jerry West could pull out a win just as easily. It's really just whoever is the best man that day. Pause. Next up, you got Jack Boy Maine and T-Top. I got T-Top. Possible 3-0, definitely 2-1. Jack Boy Maine, I love you from the 804, bro. You know, respect, but it's antics over bars at this point. Like, it's so many. Like, every time you come into the mainstream scene, like, you start getting crazy and acting a fool, and then wild stuff start coming up about you, and like, it just be too much. It's just too much nonsense without the bars and the performances to really back it all the way up. So like, I'm gonna just have to say T-Top. He's been more consistent as far as wins, and like high level performances. So yeah, I'm gonna say T-Top 2-1 clear, or 3-0 easy. That's not even a question to me. I heard Faye said 3-0 T-Top as well.
Yeah.
Next one, Serious Jones and Rum Nitty. Oh my God. I got Rum Nitty 3-0. Easy, not even close. Serious Jones been in battle rap news for all the wrong reasons with the RBE situation where he was caught trying to back out of the battle over there to come battle on URL, just all this weird shit, like just doing weirdo shit. He got, it's not looking good for him. It's too many angles Rum Nitty can come with for his punches. It's too much history with Serious Jones in general. That Rum Nitty can touch on.
Been a while.
And then Rum Nitty is the punchline emperor. Like, he's fucking ridiculous. So you know he's gonna flip Serious Jones and all of the situations he's been in like 30 different ways into some punchline that you're like, how the fuck did he come up with that? Where in your brain was that residing? I got Rum Nitty 3-0 easy. Serious Jones is just washed at this point, and it's like he's become just a character.
He had to run back in the day, but
back in the day,
he's been a bum for a few years. He's been a fucking bum for a few years. I mean
that, like the Fight Club, like I saw it at Summer Madness too. People gave him the benefit of the doubt when he battled Charlie Clips, but I saw it then where it was like after that first round, it was like, oh no, you garbage now. Yeah, you're on the decline. You had your run in the Fight Club and with the gin shit and all of that, but this ain't you. Like your pen has no next level to it. This is how you're gonna rap. So that you keep that.
Yeah, and he an antic type rapper.
At this point, man, serious. No, he be trying to punch, but it's just like the punches you see them from a mile away. Like, know where you're going with that one, buddy. Okay. And these days, like, dudes is doing phantom punches where they're like, the setup is over here and the punch come here when you're expecting it to be like at the end of this setup, the punch is back here at the beginning of like, like it'd be like, what? Hold on, what? Like the layers that people are putting on their rhymes now, like Serious Jones can't match that at this point in his career. And so Rum Nitty 3-0, that's gonna be an easy one. Drugs versus Yoshi G. Now this is an interesting one. So Yoshi G is the thought bar goddess, the one who started the Brotherhood. She's basically like a promiscuous young lady who that's her calling card and how she raps. Like she raps these thottish bars. She's almost like if City Girls, Amber Rose, and City Girls, Amber Rose, and whoever else you want to put in there was dropped in. Like, and so Weeded was dropped in and was like, hey, I'm the whatever that created. That's her. All right, so she's battling the dude Drugs. Drugs is actually a decent rapper. Like he's pretty good actually, but there's something about him that doesn't allow him to translate as far as making you feel like he's the man, he's that dude. Like he's the man. Like it's like you recognize that, like, oh, that was hard. That was a good bar. But you never get that feeling like, oh yeah, I want to see you on the main stage. Like you're gonna rock a whole stadium of people, or one of them big theaters when they go back to like Irving Plaza and shit like those places, like Webster Hall and shit like that. So it's something about him. I don't know. It's somebody like his it factor is off. But he seemed like a cool guy. Like he seemed like he stand up and all of that, but it's something about him that just doesn't translate. So I'm gonna say,
but I like his bars. I like his bars and which is a shame because his name is perfect. So
I would say, and it's funny that I said all of that, but I'm gonna still say this. I think Drugs might win this battle still. I almost want to give it to Yoshi because I feel like she's gonna come with the shock value shit. And she just had her name in a ghostwriting scandal where like she was exposing the dudes that was trying to help her write bars. So now it's gonna be like people gonna really be thinking that she wrote her own bars. So it's gonna be even more of it's gonna be some shit. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm like, she might come off with the shock value win, but I think Drugs will handle it. So I'm gonna say Drugs 2-1. But it could go either way. It can literally go either way. Either way. Last two battles, we got Prep and Swave Sever. I'm gonna say Prep. I feel like about 2 years ago, I would have said Swave Sever hands down. But since Prep has been back this year, Prep is killing it. It's something about that Baltimore drawl or something that makes me, his voice is annoying as fuck to me, but the bars is there. Like he is barring dudes. So I think he got it. Swave is definitely not known for his penmanship so much as his overall, like the way, like he's more his rhyme schemes and his persona, and you know what I mean? Yeah, like he'll bully you and make you look small, and then he like little boy talk you, like he make you feel like a little bitch.
Yeah.
Up there. So he'd be like, oh, yeah, you know, that type of shit. But I don't know that works here, just because without the crowd, it's not a lot of reaction to that type of shit. So like what make that work a lot of what used to make that work a lot of times for a lot of the bully rappers is like you'll do that and it'll be a crowd being like, oh, you know what I mean? Like reacting to that shit. But now it's like you in the room with a few other people and it's not as impactful. So I don't see that working. So yeah, I got Prep 2-1. And then
they better do like WWE do and have that fake ring with it. Everybody Zoom pictures in there.
Hey, they better do something. But yeah, I don't see the bully tactics working here. And then last but not least, New Jersey Twerk versus KCJ. I think now KCJ is fire. Let me start by saying that. She is fire. But New Jersey Twerk is gonna wig the fuck out on her. Like I see this
if he don't choke.
If he don't choke, good point. Good point. And that is the thing. But if he can give me 3 rounds, right? Even if he gives me like 2 of his normal, oh my fucking God, rounds, and then give me 1 round that's just like, okay, that was cool. But it's no chokes and shit in there, he wins. Cause like when he gets heated up, it is fucking scary. Like in the 2-on-2 with him, T-Top, and against Murder Mook and Calico, that shit, man, he went with what they call in battle rap upstairs. That means he like the shit he was saying was just like out of this world. So yeah, I got New Jersey Twerk 3-0, but if he chokes, I got KCJ 2-1. But I think KCJ is gonna make him fight for it regardless. Like, cause she ain't no slouch. Like she's a beast with that shit. She gonna catch some wreck with him. So yeah, those are Tiz's predictions on Ultimate Madness 3. Get your brackets right, make your bets and all that good stuff, peoples. And yeah, man, it's going down. It's going down. So yeah.
All right. From rap battles to comic battles, let's go to my subject. All right. So my subject is Cyclops versus Captain America. Right. So what? It's a particular reason why I put this together or whatever. So when I read comics or whatever, I like to look for the little small beat that they kind of like, how to say, you know, you have like the obvious beefs, like you got Wolverine versus Sabretooth or whatever. But I like when it's like, you got superheroes that have to work with each other, but they don't particularly fuck with each other like that. It gets a little bit more human
the petty
or whatever.
Beefs.
Yeah, the petty beefs. So A lot of times.
Hold on. Hey, Face.
You? Oh no, I ain't sleep. I'm just trying to clean this car and I don't want to make no noise.
Okay.
Oh no, nigga, I'm wide awake.
Stay woke.
No,
Oh man. But yeah, all right. So like I said, I like to look for the little petty beefs or like the little things that, all right, I'm gonna work with this guy, but I really don't particularly like him or whatever. Like when Wolverine have to team up with Spider-Man, they both get on each other's nerves or whatever. So the reason why I picked Captain and Cyclops is that you ever see two people and they are exactly alike, like personality and everything, but they can't stand each other. This is one of those situations, right? So, and another thing also is that a lot of times with writers in comic books or whatever, they'll sprinkle a little bit of social political views within the commentary or the dialogue or whatever. And when you got Cyclops talking to Captain America, you see a lot of that. Pretty much. Like with see, the main reason why Cyclops don't mess with, like, they both respect each other. They both respect each other as tacticians and strategists and leaders in general or whatever. But the main reason why Cyclops don't mess with Captain America is like he sees him like a politician. Like he feels just don't ever do anything for mutants or whatever. And I think the other underlying reason why they put that dynamic together, why Cyclops don't like Captain America, is because you have that question in the air that in the Marvel universe or whatever is, if mutants are always going through this and it's always some big shit when they go through it, where the hell is the Avengers at? Why the Avengers don't ever help, pretty much. So it kind of helped to cover up a loophole, pretty much. But Cyclops, I would say, when it comes to like mutants and X-Men, all this stuff is, you can tell that's like the struggles of minorities or whatever, but exacerbated in instead of like Asian, Black, we have humans with powers, pretty much. So when Cyclops go at Captain America, it gives me that same feeling of like when let's say we have a president like Joe Biden and there's a protest going on.
Come on now.
And he says,
word,
hey, you shouldn't be
looting.
Good
word, sir. Yeah.
And that same feeling where, when a Black person votes Democrat for all these years and nothing really changed.
Yep.
That's how Cyclops feel about Captain America, whatever. And it really blew up when they had this one big event, Avengers versus X-Men, in which like the Phoenix Force was coming and everybody knew about it, and the Avengers was scared that the Phoenix Force was going to come back and fuck up everything. But the mutants, but the mutants looked at it as like, this is like the second coming, because mutants at that time went through a whole lot. Like they went through the event called No More Mutants, where like Scarlet Witch, she like after the end of the House of M event, where she changed the world and Magneto was basically in control of the world, and then once that went away, like it disappeared with her saying no more mutants, and majority of the mutants, I know I'm fucking up more words again, but majority of the mutants like just decimated. Like either they just don't have their powers anymore, or a lot of them might have disappeared, or it's only a handful of mutants left that had their powers. So when the Phoenix was coming back, they looked at it as a sign that, hey, this might be a new beginning for mutants, and more mutants may come back out and regain their powers, and we'll be whole again, pretty much. So that really shows when, like, the whole conversation between Cyclops and Captain America when the Avengers arrived, like Cyclops, like Cap was like, "You're too close to it to have." I was trying to say, like, when he came up, he was saying, like, Cyclops was basically saying that the person that was about to get possessed by the Phoenix, which was a new mutant, which was like the first mutant since that No More Mutants situation started. Since she's a mutant and it's a mutant issue, they should take care of the problem, pretty much, or whatever. And then Captain America
your
comes.
problem.
Yeah, that's what Cyclops said. When Captain America puts in his rebuttal, he says, like, this isn't a mutant versus human problem. It's a basically a worldwide global problem, or whatever. That gives you the same feeling when they try to, like, let's say we have a police brutality situation, or there's so many of them or whatever. Like, I don't want to just exasperate George Floyd, but that's the most current one.
From Black Lives Matter to All Lives Matter.
That basically, that's like Cap basically all lives matter. This mutant situation, and that's how Cyclops sees it. And you know what I'm saying? He rebuttals back like, I'm too close to the situation, but you too far away from it, as you always have been. And it occurs to me seeing you standing here where you for us, for the mutants, except now when you need something. So, like, I just like how that dynamic goes across. And then it's more than just Avengers, man. It's been multiple times where, like, Cyclops and Cap have to work together or whatever, and he'll put in his 2 cents. Like, there was another moment where Cyclops, he basically just came back from the dead or whatever, and then before he died, he pretty much became Magneto. He became real militant about situations or whatever, and basically Cyclops was BLM. He was basically Black Lives Matter for mutants, pretty much, or whatever. So when he came back and the world saw that he was back from the dead or whatever, in the midst of an anti-mutant protest, like, he basically said whatever, but then Captain America came in or whatnot, try to basically calm the situation. But it was like, you're still not doing anything. You're not calming. You're protecting them from me. You're not protecting us from them. You know what I'm saying? So it's periods of times throughout the comic books where they'll use pretty much social political events or whatever, and they'll use the basically that situation as inspiration to describe a dynamic between two comic book characters or whatever. And I always thought that was cool that, and, you know, when we look at Cyclops,
imitating life.
Yeah, like when you look at Cyclops or whatever, we all remember him from the cartoon in the 90s or whatever. We think of him as a Boy Scout, but when you, like, as far as in the comic books, he had a Boy Scout. He got some skeletons in there. Like he's like
bones dropping in the closet.
Yeah. I mean, he's not exactly Wolverine, but he's a clean cut Wolverine on the low when he have his moments or whatever. So
Wolverine without the sideburns.
Yeah. Well, so it's pretty cool because they're basically the same person or whatever, but it's just funny to like every time I read a comic book and they're in it. Like sometimes if I see them in a comic book, and mind you, they're not my favorite characters. It's just that dynamic is so hilarious to me, or whatever. When they do it, I'm just like, all right, how they gonna do it this time, or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was my topic for today. I thought it was something funny to look out for. Like I feel like when people look at comic books or whatever, they really just look at it like little funny cartoons or whatever, and this, that, and the third. But it's a lot of well-known writers that actually get gigs writing comic books right now. And actually the how do you spell his name? Is it Ta-Nehisi Coates? His last name is Coates.
Ta-Nehisi Coates.
And I can never say his name. I apologize, y'all. But he was writing Captain America, which I find ironic, pretty much. So, and that whole time, you know, he's doing social. He doing a lot of social political.
Oh yeah, I know he preaching in them
topics in there. He had a whole run. Like he had like they had a whole volume from I believe volume 1 onward. I think he's just finished the run. Plus, I think he did a story for Black Panther, and there's a couple of just well-known writers or whatever. You don't even think that they would be doing comic books, but it's a lot of well-known writers now that's doing that, like J.J. Abrams. He's doing Spider-Man or whatever.
Okay, and I can see that.
Yeah, and there's one other, Reginald Hudlin. He used to be president of BET or whatever.
I was gonna say, yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, he wrote a series of Black Panther, and that series he actually got that series to show on BET or whatever. So another one of my on the low black heroes that I look up to, along with Neil deGrasse Tyson and everything. So yeah, dope. Just bringing that up, whatever. Pretty much good writing.
Cyclops need to give Captain America that fade one real good time.
It's been a couple of times. It's been a couple of times.
Good times to lay him down.
Oh no, they fought a couple of times, man. Whatever. It's crazy because I believe physically Captain America is stronger than Cyclops.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, he is.
But Cyclops still holds his own because he still has like genetically advanced strength because he's a mutant, pretty much. Then he basically got a nuclear missile coming out of his eyes, pretty much. But and that laser that comes out of his eyes, it's not fire or anything. It's not like a real laser. It's just like pure force.
Yeah,
like,
it's like concussive.
Yeah,
like
concussive force.
The shit out of you.
Yeah, if instead of feeling like you're electrocuted, it'll feel like somebody punched you in the face, pretty much.
Really, 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 really hard.
And high tail speed, pretty much.
He is the epitome of reciprocate that energy.
Remember, y'all, Cyclops was right.
Who want to mess with Big Papa? Who wants some of Big Papa?
They have pictures of Cyclops going like this, like he's Che Guevara or like an actual revolutionary. I just like that period of Cyclops, man. He was just like, man, fuck that shit. I don't agree with none of that. Blast, pretty much. But yo, Cyclops ain't for that fucking and that's always all good. So that leads to the good and fuckery, y'all.
Hey, now we talking. Now we fucking talking. No offense to any other segment, including mine.
Here we go.
This is what I be waiting for. That good and that fuckeration.
Damn right. Especially that fuckery.
What we pissed at and what's the fuckery? Tell me.
The first good, and I forgot to mention this on 420 or whatever. But not only did Snoop Dogg release an album, and I got halfway in between. It's real West Coasters, but for some reason I really like West Coast music. Anyway, not only that, on 420. Redman and Method Man versus.
And nobody told me it was going down. Like these verses is sneaking up on me. Like I hear about them the day after and shit. Like, yo, what is happening? Because that's when like, I would have wanted to see. Because I know they just turned that shit into a concert. I know they was.
They did. And Redman, Redman birthday weekend was like I think it's either all 420 or like a couple of days before, but it was basically birthday weekend. And there you go into 420, and you got a Red and Meth versus or whatever. The fuckery is I haven't finished it.
The fucker is what?
I haven't finished it yet. I need to watch it because I've been working all week. I haven't had a chance to fully watch that junk, but yeah, they like my favorite rappers. Anyway, matter of fact, I would safely say the Bring the Pain Method Man is the reason why I started rapping. I like that song very much, pretty much. But
I can see
from this podcast seemed like a podcast of verses. So, you got your Tiz takes about the rap battles or whatever. We had Cap Cyclops, Red versus Meth or whatever. And my favorite fuckery of this week, Derek Jackson versus Cameron. Let me tell you. Let me tell you.
What?
Let me tell you.
Those are the two names that I did not see coming across the same.
Let me tell you.
Like, how did they intersect? What the hell?
This is how it happened. Now, well, first off, let me throw the rest in peace in. Rest in peace, DMX. Rest in peace, Black Rob. And rest in peace, Shock G. That just happened today. I just saw it today.
Hold on, what? Shock G?
Yes, Shock G.
No, what is 2020 and 2021 is going just ham bone.
Fuckery, yo. Rest in peace.
Did you just say Shock G?
Yes, Shock G.
The one that put the satin in the panties.
Yes, Shock G.
Oh,
Shock.
Man.
That's
man.
Crazy,
that just popped up like a couple of that popped up like 2 hours ago before we even started recording or whatever. I saw my homeboy Twin. He said in a group chat with my brother that Shock G passed, man.
We done lost MF Doom, Shock G.
Yes.
We done lost it's like a rapper every week. Vaughn, it's just what in the hell is happening? Yo, what is going on, yo? Is it I'm noticing more deaths because I'm older now? Is it what is going on? But it's I feel like this is the most celebrity deaths.
Yeah.
In one short span that I personally remember in my lifetime at any point. This past year, I feel like it's been a deluge of just
and they're not old.
Name after name, bro.
It's not like they're crazy. It's not like they're old. They they people in their 50s and 60s. And that's what's scary. So yeah, man. So yeah, rest in peace to them. To get back to the subject, this is what started. So, like I said, rest in peace, DMX. Basically, Derek Jackson or whatever, he posted basically a rest in peace DMX post, pretty much, or whatever. And this is after he's been radio silent for a good minute, in general. So I guess when his post popped up on Cameron's timeline, Cameron had something to say, pretty much.
I'm sure he did.
So this is what Cameron said. And mind you, Cameron is one of my favorite rappers. Not just off of rap, just off of personality. Because on social media, he is hilarious. He is hilarious. I didn't even follow him because he was one of my, why you go on Instagram, it's people you can follow and stuff like that. I already seen it a couple of times and I'm like, I didn't really follow him. But after I saw a couple of posts that he posted through Twitter or Facebook or whatever, I was like, man, I'm following him because this is just too funny. not to get into it. But
this
is what Cameron said to Derek Action Jackson.
Yeah. Action Jackson.
This nigga been low since he got caught cheating. Now he want to resurface with this post, talking about the DMX post. I knew X personally. He don't fuck with your kind, homie. Don't try to use the sympathy card, nigga. Fuck out of here. Go figure out how to lie, trick more women and shit on niggas, on your own niggas. Hashtag clout chasing.
Damn.
So Derek Jackson responded. So Derek Jackson responded with a little bit of passive aggressive. I'm gonna make it seem like I'm mature in this situation. Mm-hmm. Big homie, you acting like I cheated on you. This ain't the type of event to use your voice, your hurt feel to voice your hurt feelings about me. Respect this brother's legacy and his family more than you're doing right now, right? And
okay, the professional answer that you would expect. That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. But ever since then, Cameron's been going in, man, on him, man. I think he let up now, but man, it just haven't stopped. He was like, dog, I'm not the one you want to try to go do it back and forth with or whatever. But man, if y'all catch up on it, man, it's hilarious, man. Cameron is like the perfect type of pet.
And yeah, because Cameron he like that 50 Cent type petty, like, what, like, really? That far?
No, he is. He
that
is
far? All right.
Remember him and remember the beef between him and 50 Cent? That was hilarious. No, matter of fact, any diss that Cameron has ever said is hilarious, yo. I might not even have had his side in the beef every single time, but I still rooted for him.
It's entertaining.
I don't ever get disappointed if Cameron did someone.
He got the entertainment factor down.
Funny as hell.
Talk about Jay-Z wearing chocolates. He got the chocolates on.
Man. Jay wear whatever the fuck he wanted. $1 billion chocolates.
I thought 50 Cent might have met his match when he came up against Cameron, though, because every time 50 Cent came back with something, Cameron came right back.
Yeah, they was a good little squabble.
Curtis.
Big facts.
But all right, so going down the line, I like to say positive vibes and goodwill soon to Baby Blue and Pretty Ricky, because he got shot in a robbery in South Florida.
Yo, what is it's like
and then, yeah. But on a good note, because we brought this up on the live. We brought this on the live, so I'm gonna put this up there. We've definitely been on the stock market and digital coin hustle, learning on that. Nas, our boy Nas, invested in Coinbase, which was basically what Tiz was talking about in our live, the cryptocurrency that's been going on, created by Brian Armstrong, 100 billion strong. So Nas invested in it in about like a year after it was created. It came out 2012, and I think he invested in it in 2013. And they say whenever Nas invests in something, it's always between 100 and 500K. So by now, he has at least around 160 mil off of Coinbase, pretty much. That's what he is. And then Kevin Durant, he just started investing in Coinbase in like 2017, and he said that he's valued at like he said his investment went over like 60,000%, and I still trying to figure out how you go over. Is that even a percentage? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's people crazy. We gotta people. Find out how to get that.
Get your investments.
Get that money while you're breathing.
And get your money on.
Sit
We
on
gonna
your
get
ass
Uncle
money.
Curtis back on. If you got your questions, send them on so we can get this money.
Coming soon. The best of the Podnas greatest hits.
You feel me? You gotta get this money, man. Gotta get this money, buddy. That's it.
All right. So this is my last of the fuckery. I'm about to get real serious right here because this is kind of close to home. On the low, the main subject we talk about here, it is not close to home because he's not from my area or whatever, but you'll see how it ties pretty much.
Okay.
All right. So it was this data breach at this Christian crowdfunding website called Give, Send, Go. And it revealed that serving police officers and public officials have donated money to fundraisers for accused vigilante murderers and far-right activists and fellow officers accused of shooting Black Americans. In many of these cases, the donations were attached to an official email, like official email addresses, but they were like it was attached to that email, but they would donate saying anonymous. But when you track down the IP address, you will see the official email from that person right there. So it's easy for them to find it pretty much. So that raised questions about the use of public resources and supporting such campaigns. So beneficiaries like Kyle Rittinghouse, that 17-year-old boy that went into that BLM protest and with the assault rifle.
Gotcha.
So
gotcha.
Murdering protesters in Kenosha, Wisconsin last August. According to the data from the site, between August 27th and 2020 and January 7th, 2021, they raised $586,940.
Jesus Christ.
Donations of $25 made on September 3rd of 2020 was anonymously. Oh man, these syllable words is messing me up. And I used to rap. Hey. So anonymously.
Had that conversation about lips again.
Oh, Patreon, man. When you hear,
look like he got him transplanted onto his face, and that's what's trying to talk because that shit is coming out. Flick
it. All right.
What the fuck?
So on September the 3rd, 2020, it was a $25 donation anonymously donated. It was found associated with the official email for Sergeant William Kelly, who currently serves as the executive officer of Internal Affairs in Norfolk, Virginia Police Department. Internal Affairs.
Pretty close to home, man.
Internal Affairs.
So you know the police officers ain't getting checked for no crazy shit because he on some crazy shit.
Because he's on some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is the comment that he left. God bless. Thank you for your courage. Keep your head up. You've done nothing wrong. ... Every rank and file police officer supports you. Don't be discouraged by your actions of political. Don't be discouraged by actions of political class of law enforcement leadership. So I put that out there to just put my people out here that lives near me in the 757 area. Y'all know that Norfolk is basically Rome of the 757 area. It's the middle square right there in the middle of the 757 area. Yep. If you live in any of the 7 cities, Chesapeake, Suffolk, Virginia Beach, Hampton, and Newport News, and Portsmouth, my hometown, somehow, some way, you're gonna have to go through Norfolk some kind of way, pretty much. So this guy works in internal affairs. Internal affairs. And it's been controversy about just Norfolk and how things been running in Norfolk, where like they're running people out of homes and stuff so they can rebuild and gentrify the area or whatever. I don't know if y'all know, but they're actually in a process of building the casino in Norfolk, which is going to rival a casino that's being built in Portsmouth or whatever. So it's a lot of areas. Yeah, it's a lot of areas, you know, like they're cleaning out where you got pretty much the project areas and stuff like that, and they're getting totally wiped out, pretty much, man. I have a friend that actually live in Norfolk or whatever, and yeah, that whole street or whatever, they're going across and they're knocking down houses, and they're giving them vouchers to get other houses or whatever, but that's what's been going on here. So I'm just putting that out there, man. Y'all just, hey, I know Virginia.
Rally up and hold your head, man.
I know we're in a turning point. You know, marijuana is being legalized and stuff like that, but it's still a lot of weeding out we need to do. Because when you have somebody in internal affairs, an organization that is supposed to police the police on how they police the public or whatever, and they approve on people getting killed or whatever, citizens that they supposed to be protecting, or whether they want to or not, that is still your job. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just need to work together. Like, that's why I'm gonna be honest. Because I have low faith in America system itself, I have low faith in voting system. But as far as voting locally and the people that you're going to encounter every day or whatever, I still think that is way more important than the presidency and congressmen and senators or whatever. Just around that. But yeah, that normally the good and fuckery don't end on a serious note. Sometimes they do, but I just want to put that out there.
The fuckery is some serious fuckery.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. 7 cities rally up, man.
It's a lot of it's a lot of protests been going on, man. Like for the past like couple of years or whatever. Like people have been protesting. I don't remember because we got a lot of Confederate flag statues and Confederate statues or whatever around here. So people been protesting in Portsmouth and Norfolk. They shut down a whole highway one time. Matter of fact, it was the main highway from downtown Norfolk or whatever.
As well, they should.
Or whatever. And what's it do? Remember Jafari from ODU?
That name sound familiar.
You had a dance battle with him one time, man, when it was the House of Blue.
Yes. Yep. Got
you. Yeah. He used to paint his face and stuff. Yeah. Man, that man has become an activist, man. I follow him on Instagram or whatever, man, and he's out there in the front lines for real. Like at first I thought like, all right, is he just doing this just to do stuff? But man, it seemed like every issue that's been going on, he's right there, out there, and
you gotta respect that.
Yep. Even in that last shooting that was in the ocean front, we speak on that too. So yeah, man, we doing things out here. So, but yeah, man, that was this week's Good and Fuckery.
Right on, man. Right on.
The revolution will be televised.
It need to be something, or at least caught on camera phone. Damn it.
Televised and publicized.
Publicized is a great word because we need to publicize this week's Black Business of the Week.
Oh yes. This week we're highlighting Lucas Oliver and Baby Boys Bulls on Facebook. It's a small family run kennel. I personally purchased my American Bully from him. That's I got an American Pocket Bullet, full bread, all paperwork. So good to go. I'm going to personally start my own business in a few years based off this first dog here. Any information I need, I can always contact the Oliver family, and they can let me know what I need going forward. They're very informational. They know what they're doing. Everything is a good setup where they're at, location. Y'all check them out, man. Once again, on Facebook, it's Baby Boys Bulls. Once again, that's BabyBoyzBullz on Facebook. Lucas Oliver and Baby Boys Bulls.
Hey. And as always, man, you can always check out another Black business. Your boys, the Podnas. You can definitely see this episode and hear this episode on all podcast streaming platforms and on YouTube. You can listen wherever you're at, whatever your favorite app is, you can use it. It'll work. Links to everything that we do can be found at thepodnas.com. But if you want to, get at us, the quickest thing you can do, or if you want to support us, the quickest thing you can do is to go to buymeacoffee.com or patreon.com and become a member, or just go ahead and donate by just buying us a coffee for as little as $1. Also, you can find us or support us by going to our anything and commenting. Your words mean a lot, and we like to have conversations after the show. If you disagree with something we said, if you think that Captain America would murder Cyclops, or if you think the Cyclops would split Captain America in half, you know what I mean? Like, we want to hear it, and we will have the conversation with you. So comment, like the video if you're watching this or listening to this on YouTube.
Subscribe, share, comment.
Share and subscribe for sure. But like and make sure if you're doing this on YouTube, like. That helps us out in the algorithm and lets other people find us a lot easier. So yeah, man. Where can they find us if they want to hit us up and they don't want to do it in the comment section below? Where can they find us, Pat?
At THEPODNAS. That is the Instagram, and that is the Twitter. And just put THEPODNAS in the search in Facebook. Tiz, Face, Pat are the Podnas. You can find us there. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And if we have a live show every Sunday. If y'all have any videos y'all want us to comment on or whatever, and we got plenty of videos for this week. We've been stocked up. So just feel free to DM us on our Facebook. Just comment anywhere, man, and we'll pick it up pretty much.
Indeed. Face.
Yeah.
If they wanna represent the Pod Squad and let people know that, hey man, when they walking out amongst the world and whatever their environment is, where can they get the merch, man? Where can they get the Pod Squad merch and apparel?
Well, currently you can go to teespring.com/stores/Podnas-closet-1. Once again, that's teespring.com/stores/PODNAS-closet. The simple word, closet. I know you know how to spell it. The number 1. Check us out for all merchandise.
Right.
We have cell phone cases, garment bags. We also have shirts, long sleeve, short sleeve, kids apparel, women's clothing. Oh, we got what you need. Check us out.
COVID mask.
Oh, yes, definitely. And that's a necessity these days.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever you want, we got. Rep the Pod Squad. And if you can't remember all of that we just told y'all, then just go to thepodnas.com. There you can email us. You can go to any one of our social media accounts. You can check out our live show and get direct access to it from there. You can see old episodes and get a taste of what we do before, you know what I mean, you even join us on any one of those other platforms. And
behind the scenes action.
Yeah, man, thepodnas.com, man, the easiest way to find everything in a one-stop shop. And that's our show for this week, man. The end of a double week, so y'all will be getting this on what is Friday to you. So yeah, man, we working, you know what I mean? And as always, we will also see us in our live show. You didn't ask us, but the show where we talk about random topics from the internet and random videos and random whatever the fuck we can find from that week around the internet. We talk about it and give our opinions on it because nobody asked us, but we're going to tell you about it anyway. And that's at 9:30 p.m. on Sunday, 9:30 p.m. on Sunday on Facebook or YouTube, whichever one you want to check us out on. What you got, Pat?
We got to add that rapper that Gator Girl told us about on the live, that 64RAR. We got to add him up there.
Yo, please put that up on the docket, yo.
And the Haiti baby. Yep, I'm going to do that
add that to the docket, man.
Yep, I'm going to do that right when we get off.
Yeah, just add it. We just going to add new shit to the old docket since we never got to play our videos last week since shit just wanted to act a hot ass. Y'all, over the week, pray a blessing over these next couple of days on our streaming app that it decides to work with us and allow us to hear our stupidity and
I talked to it last week. He told me he's gonna get his shit together.
Okay, bet, because he need to. Hey man, why fizzle?
But
and that's the funny part. The Wi-Fi was like the internet connections were fine. It was something I guess on the actual streaming site.
It was the app.
Hopefully they servers is together too. And hopefully not a lot of people are streaming at that time and we can get through. But yeah, man.
How was your experience?
We're gonna be able to share videos this time. We're gonna have
I'm gonna tell you how my experience was.
I tell you what though, shout out to Donnell and Gator Girl. Who else was in there, man? There was a few people in there last week. Who I'm missing?
I'm about to check it out with us.
I'm missing somebody, man.
Smoke God, the Book of Negro.
Smoke God, right on. Shout out to Smoke God.
That random that keeps saying hello all the time.
No, it was somebody that was talking to us with. But
dude, Dominique.
Dominique, that's who it was. Dominique, shout out to Dominique, man. Like, we had tech difficulties, man. They just like they some real pod squatters, man. Like they be talking in the comments and they, you know what I'm saying, actually stuck around and we just had some good build, man. And yeah, that was dope, man. And that's the type of community we want where we can just sit around and just talk and converse. And
you can
still getting a look more. We still getting a little comfortable with this stuff here, man. But I think one day we're gonna have a panel where we have some topics and we let people come up and get their opinions on it too, man. And we talk, debate, you know what I mean, and laugh it up and chop it up. So, but yeah, man. Thank y'all to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. Love y'all, pod squatters. And as always, man, I am Tiz, 1/3 of the Podnas, and I am along with.
I am the Padawan. He is I, and I am him. Slim Wit.
Yes, your boy. Face in a place, and I stayed awake the entire time.
Now stay woke. I don't have to do this on behalf of Face. That's just the dopest part of this episode. But yeah, check out our last episode. It literally just dropped. Check out this episode, of course. If you made it this far, you already have. And yeah, look out for our live on Saturday. It should be a doozy because we got a lot of topics. So that means we got a lot of shit to talk. So see y'all, love y'all. And what you about to say something?
Oh yeah, if y'all into the music industry and y'all want to hear our discussion on the music industry, art versus industry, that's out right now. That's pretty much what we were talking about on the live, concise and everything with different parts, so y'all can.
Pat and Face was dropping some gems, so jump in there and get in some of that convo too. Yes.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, man. Love y'all. Thank y'all for coming out.
Peace
God
out.
bless you. Good night.